Here we go, here we go! 60 outlaw. Ready, ready!
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You finally getting it. You're starting to turn the corner, and that's what we like to see as a coaching staff. Show us some more.
Continue. Retry.
Okay, ready! Let go! Set! 10 Tucson. Set, go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! 8, read! Ready, ready! On the double! Hut, hut!
No pressure, but this is it. We are going for gold.
Set, hut!
All right, man, bring it in tight. Bring it in tight. All right, let me tell you something. Today was great. You guys went out there and executed flawlessly. You keep practicing like that, we are going to win a lot of ball games this year.
Ready, ready! 50, plant! Ready, go! Here we go! Set! 30 base, let's go! Hut, hut!
Enter. Skip tutorial. Quit. Entering. Quit practice pop-up. If you choose to quit now, the current drill's progress will be lost. Are you sure you want to quit practice? No. Entering franchise
Scouting
hub
points
screen
are
things
earned
to do.
every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remain points will be lost when you advance the week.
Upgrade players. Start. Upgrade. Scout college players. Player. Scout. Team adjust lineup. League new. Members you have. League. Options set. League. Member. Things to do. Players ready to negotiate. You have two options. Start negotiations is selected. Entering. Yes. Entering. Attention pop-up. You don't have the salary cap. You have two options. Negotiate week 15 is selected. Entering franchise hub screen. Upgrade players. Play season game is selected. Entering. Train. Skip simulate training. Play full game. Play offense only. Play defense only. Play full game. Entering training pop-up. You have not yet done your training for the week. What would skip simulate training? Entering team select screen. The New York Giants, the home team, are selected. Ready.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is
Opening drive of the game, and the football belongs to the Dallas Cowboys. Here we go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And his throw here's incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll look to throw. Complete to Jason Witten. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Now back to throw. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmless. And that's caught inside the 30. A big gain of 39 on 3rd. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. The touchdown giving them the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week,
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt.
50 seconds, come on. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. They'll look to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert. Now can this offense muster a late second quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence.
Just above 1 minute remaining here in the second quarter. This offense looking to get down at least into field goal range, but they're starting on their own side of the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw, and that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a... A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? They'll look to throw. Cooper's got him. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest.
22.
On third down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because look.
So on 4th down, on comes the Dallas kicker, Brett Maher. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 17. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via...
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter.
Come on, set. 50, play. 54, Mike. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Ready?
Jones now throwing on 4th down. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. He has been interception prone here in his rookie season. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Looking to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. They had the lead in the fourth, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just...
All right, so here's the situation. Onside kick team out there. Receiving team needs to get their hands on this football. Oh, were the Giants able to recover? Yes. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half.
You ain't doing nothing, though. You ain't doing nothing.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. It's Witten for the Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
As far as tight ends go, if you get 3 or 4 touchdowns in a season, that's usually counted as a pretty good year.
And CD, he just hit double digits. That's 10 touchdowns. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Dallas, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will head back home next week.
Game.
Meanwhile, for the Giants, the turnaround hasn't materialized.
Entering XP feedback screen, you have 2 options. You have 24 options. Game day goals is selected. Generic list item. Generic list type. Player retention. Generic player progression. Player acquisition. Entering. Warning pop-up. Are you sure you want to exit? You haven't saved changes. No. Entering XP feedback screen, you have 2 options. You have 24 options. Game. Entering player acquisition screen, you have 34 options. Leighton Vander Esch. Tryson Hill. Connor Williams. Justin March Lillard. Kyle Crow. Pass coverage. Run stop, speed rusher. Run, power rusher. Justin Mark, Tryson, Leighton Vander Esch. Tryson Hill.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put this player in your life.
Speed, power rusher. Speed rusher. View goals. Justin March Lillard, Connor Williams. Justin March Lillard. Speed rusher. Pass coverage. Tim McCarter. Tyron Smith. J. Chris Randall and Michael Gallup. Connor McGovern. Power. Pass protector. Power. Connor Williams. Ran and Michael Gallup. Xavier Jordan Lewis. Man to man. Christian Covington. Jeff Heath. George Iloka. Dalton Schultz. Jeff. Chris. Jalen Smith. Demarcus Lawrence. Tyron Smith. Tim McCarter. Connor Williams. Pass protector. Leighton Vander Esch. Christian. George Iloka. Donovan Wilson. Kyle Crow. Entering franchise.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Team adjust lineup. Adjust lineup. My team. My coach. My team. Free agents. Entering free agents screen. 100 row 64 columns left filter top 100 right filter. Name T. Bozer. Name D. Pennsylvania. Name D. Pennsylvania. Name K. Lewis. Name C. Name D. Barrios. Name T. Cannon. Enter. Yes. Entering success pop-up HB Trenton Cannon has been signed to 1 year $185M contract. Okay. Name D. Pennsylvania. And yes. Entering attention pop-up signing LTD pen would put your team over the salary cap. You must clear $217M before signing this player. Name D. Pennsylvania. Name M. Addison. Practice squad in all selected. Practice squad eligible. Entering franchise.
You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut.
My team. Team, you have 7 options. Roster is selected. Entering roster screen. 54 row 60. Name J. Lyle. Name T. Cannon. Name J. Lyle. Name X. Swafilo. Name J. Thomas. Named Thompson. Zone. Overview. Ratings. Progression history. Rating. Overview. Upgrade. Overview. Entering France. My coach. Members, you have 3. League news. Options settings. Leagues. Team things to view. Cut 1 player.
Easily see how many players you need to cut. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Player is selected. You have 2 options. You have 2 options. You have 2 options. Cut player is selected. 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 Entering. Confirm pop-up. Cutting this player will result. You have 2 options. Entering. Confirm pop-up. Cut. You have 2. Entering. Confirm. You have 2. Player cut. Cut player is selected. You have 2 options. Cut player is selected. Entering franchise hub screen thing. View. Cut 1 player. Scout. Train. Upgrade players. Team members, you have 3. Enter. Yes. Entering main menu screen. Superstar X Factors. Customize. Customize. Cut. Settings. Madden Awards. Creation Center. Entering Creation Center screen. You have 3 options. Create player is selected. Entering undefined pop-up. Key. Key. G. Key. Hi. G. A. F. Last name. Key. T. Y. A. F. G. R. A. T. F. B. Key. U. Position option. A. LG. C. RG. C. Ray. D. ML. Role. C. F. S. K. D. Select. Role. L. DT. Race. DT selected. Team. Number option is set to #1. #5 select. Handedness. College. Y. Yale. Birth year option is set to 1999. 9. April. July select. August select. July. 13 select. 14 select. Hometown. State. Hometown. Illinois. Hawaii select. Home. First name. Appearance. Entering undefined. Face. Check. Face. Entering undefined. Face. Face 10 is selected. Skin tone. Entering skin 5. Skin 5 is selected. Face. Height off. Set to 1. Arm. Rear size option is set to 7. Equipment. And neck pad option is set to none. Rating. Entering undefined pop. Set to 80. Set to 86. Set to 89. Set to 9. Awareness up. Set to 80. Set to 88. Block. Set to 98. Set to 90. Cat. Set to 9. Cat. Set to 5. Set to 9. Hit pound. Set to 8. Set to 80. Set to 88. Injure. Set to Set to 6. Set to 9. Man. Set to 90. Play. Set to 86. Power moves up. Set to 80. Power move. Set to 86. Press. Set to 8. Set to 80. Set to 80. Short route. Set to 80. Set to 8. Set to 8. Set. Speed. Set to 90. Stamina option is set to 6. Strength option is set to 6. Set to 90. Set to 6. Set to strength tackle. Set to 9. Tough. Set to 80. Zone cut. Set to 93. Attributes. Entering undefined pop-up. Penalty off. Contract info. Entering undefined pop-up option is set to 5 years with value 0. Entering player edited pop-up. Would you like to keep your changes? Save player. Key. Key. R. Greater than sign. Entering file saved pop-up. File saved successfully Oklahoma. Entering undefined pop-up. First. Entering. Create edit uniforms. Entering main menu screen. Customize. Accessibility. Customize. Manage rosters. Entering. Manage players. Entering player management screen. 75 row 60 column. QB selected. Player name Player name Prescott. Entering sign for trade. Update rosters. Entering roster update pop-up. Entering trade players. Entering main menu screen. Customize. Access messenger. Customize. Extras. Settings. Entering settings screen. Settings. Social. Use. Chain. Legal agreements. Entering main menu screen. Customize. Messenger. Accessibility. Customize. Customize pop-up. Download. Extras. Entering extra screen. You have 2 options. Redeem code is. Entering main menu screen. Customize. Customize pop-up menu. You have 9 options. Share manage files. Entering share ampersand. Load and delete files. Yes. Entering success pop-up. File loaded successfully. OK. Entering share my files. Entering main menu screen. Customize. Customize. Manage rosters. Entering manage rosters screen. Entering player management screen. 70 QB selected. Player name D. Prescott. Entering sign free agents. Entering main menu screen. Customize. Customize. Setting. Share manage files. Entering share my download. Load and delete files. ERTB. Yes. Entering success pop-up. File loaded. Enter download community files. Entering main menu screen. Customize. Customize. Manage rosters. Entering manage rosters screen. Manage players. Entering player management. Player names E. Martin. Player name G. Lawrence. QB selected. Player name D. Prescott. Enter. Sign free agents. Entering. Free. Player name E. Barry. Player name M. Player name M. Bryant. Player name E. Pleasant. Entering. Manage roster screen. Sign free agents. Team breakdown. Entering. Roster breakdown screen. 30. Entering. Manage roster screen. Team breakdown. Entering. Main menu screen. Customize. Customize. Creation center. Entering. Creation center screen. You have 3 options. Delete. Delete custom. Create player. Entering. Undefined pop-up. First name. Entering. Player. Discard changes. Entering. Creation. Create player. Entering main menu screen. Customize. Customize. Custom. Share manage files. Entering. Load and delete files. Save files. New. Official. ERTB. Entering. Fellow. Yes. Entering. File saved. Pop-up. File saved successfully. Oklahoma. Yes. Entering. File saved. Pop-up. File saved. Entering. Load and share. Load and delete files. Entering. Share ampersand manage files. Entering main menu screen. Customize. Customize. Settings. Pattern or creation. Settings. Customize play. Manage rosters. Entering. Manage rosters screen. Manage players. Entering. Player management screen. 75 rows 60 columns. Left filter Cowboys. Right filter all player name. Enter. Trade players. Add player or pick. Entering. Screen. 2000. QB selected. Player name M. White. Add player or pick. Entering. Screen. 2900. QB selected. Bengals selected. Bills selected. Broncos selected. Browns selected. Buccaneers selected. Cardinals selected. Chargers selected. Chiefs selected. Colts selected. Dolphins selected. Eagles selected. Dolphins selected. Eagles selected. Falcons selected. 49ers selected. Giants select. Jaguars selected. Giants selected. Add player or pick. Entering. Trade accepted pop-up. Do you wish to execute this trade? Yes. Mike White QB 53. Player name E. Elliott. QB selected. AHB. FB selected. AHB. FB selected. WR selected. Player name RD. Player name C. Player name R. Davis. Player name L. Lenoir. Player name D. Smith. Player name L. Add player or pick. Entering. Screen. 2000. FB selected. FB selected. WR selected. Player name C. Patterson. Bengals selected. Player name T. Boyd. Player name A. Green. Add player or pick. Entering. Trade accepted pop. Lance Lenoir WR6. Entering. Screen. 2907 rows 58. Low. Ray selected. Player name Arquin. Player name Jack. Add player or pick. Entering screen 2. W T L L C R RT selected. Selected. Ray select DT selected. Bengals selected. Bills selected. Bronco selected. Brown selected. Buccaneers selected. Cardinals selected. Chargers selected. Chiefs selected. Colts selected. Dolphins selected. Eagles selected. Falcons selected. 49ers selected. Giants selected. Jaguars selected. Jets selected. Lions selected. Packers selected. Panthers selected. Patriots selected. Raiders selected. Rams selected. Ravens selected. Redskins selected. Rams selected. Ravens selected. Add player or pick. Entering trade information pop-up. Trade rejected. Trade will result in the entering trade information pop-up. Trade rejected. Trade will result in the Ravens having less than the minimum number of DTs required. Okay. Entering remove player / pick pop-up. Remove the player / pick from entering screen 2907 rows 58 columns. Left filter bears, right filter all player name. Ray select DT selected. Titans selected. Texans Titans selected. Texans selected. Steelers selected. Seahawks selected. Saints selected. Redskins selected. Ravens selected. Rams selected. Raiders selected. Patriots selected. Panthers selected. Packers selected. Add player or pick. Entering trade information pop-up. Trade rejected. Trade will result in the Packers having less. Entering remove player / pick pop-up. Remove the player. Entering screen 2900 P select. Low selected. Add player or pick. Entering clear trade. Entering manage players. And player names E Martin. LT selected. T C RG R selected. Ray selected. DT selected. Player name T Yay Grave. FS K selected. P selected. All selected. QB selected. All selected. QB selected. Entering actions pop-up. Edit player. Entering undefined last hash 17 selected. Hash 32 selected. Entering player edited pop-up. Would you like to keep entering player name C Rush. Entering roster edited pop-up. Would you like to keep your save? Continue without saving. Save. ERTG. Yes. Entering file saved pop-up file. Entering manage players. Entering roster screen 75. Enter trade players. Entering main menu screen. Customize. X. Custom. Ultimate. Customize. Custom. Man. Creation Center. Entering Creation Center screen. You have 3 options. Create player is selected. Entering undefined pop-up. First name.